watching. I mean, hello to you either way, especially if you're not watching. Hello. You'll never know that you were said hi to today. Just making sure the filters look nice, and that the stream is good, and that I have chat pulled up. Boop, boop, boop. There it is. Okay. This and this, and should be good to go. So if anything's off, feel free to tell me. I think I got the color saturation looking decent compared to how the game is. It's pretty okay. I could probably futz around with it a bit more. Yeah, hold on. That's real red on y'all's screen. It's a lot less red on mine. Filters. What is it then? It's gotta be a color. Is that it? I think so. Yeah, that feels about right. Anyways, if you weren't here last time, we were being stalked by pigs. Or, well, we were sneaking around pigs who are probably going to kill us. We were up here on the coal belt, and now we're down here, not on the coal belt. Does this go somewhere? Is there multiples of them? Oh. Oh, there's somebody up there. Yeah, I don't want to mess with the person who's doing that. Let's go back up to this one over here where we were at. Maybe that'll be safe. Safer. Safe-ish. Compound X storage, danger, no naked flames. Well, it looks like there's nothing this way. Oh, there's a note. We're currently here, I guess. I'm guessing each part lights up if you're in it. It's sort of like a map. Flooded breach emergency shutdown in place. I never knew that those things had titles above them. Oh, that's a lot of reading. Ah! Hi sheep, good to see you on stream. I'm gonna butcher this. The crate arrived this morning and I had it delivered directly to the workshop. The body is remarkably preserved, although there is a subtle yet nauseating stench of damp and rot. It is humanoid in shape, but has suffered severe skeletal deformities. Remnants of leather straps encase the torso, which is deformed, with evidence of substantial muscle mass and displacement. It is difficult to assess whether this unfortunate is the recipient of some barbaric works fine surgery, or is born deformed and was attempted to force his gnarled body into some semblance of humanity, was made. What he is I cannot tell, but I smell the orb upon him, and suspect my great uncle's presence in his curious condition. So it can be done. We can reshape the body into a tool, accelerate the process of Mr. Darwin's evolution. But here, my great uncle and I part company. He chose the men as the subject of his equipment, but men are difficult to control and rotten with sentimentality. No, we require a new creature for our channeling. Loyal, clever, strong, easily sedated. I did do it! That was probably the best I've read something so far. I usually do really bad. The font gets all caught up in each other. Anyways, it's time to head back this way, because I guess we gotta go confront the pig that's running around. That's chill. I figured I would have another break after doing all those sneaking scenes from earlier, but that's okay. We can keep going. What if I just don't approach this with caution because it's easier? Once you get the spook over with, the chase isn't so bad. That's how the games work. But... hold on. Chemical transport danger, highly corrosive, highly flammable. Yep, okay. Can I push a button? I can't pick up box. I see. Oh, up? Oh, is this for me? I don't like whatever that noise was. Door? Nope, it's for me! Time to ride in the terrible... No, it's very flammable, so let's just hop on in there, I guess. Cutscene. In the nest of eggs. Thirpenny, sixpence, sorrow and doves, see all the angels a-weep above. There's no more forgiving, there's no one to save, for today darling Lily goes into her grave. I'm guessing Lily was his wife that died then, because she keeps being brought up in rhymes. So, oh, okay. It's okay, it's just a shitty elevator. Just a bad elevator, it's okay. It's just a bad elevator, it's okay. Oh no. Oof. Oh, it's a really bad elevator. Oh man. Don't breathe in too much, bud. I have a feeling the air here isn't that good. Uh-huh. Oh, well, phone call time. Please stop crouching.
Quickly, Mandus, find the entrance nearby. The children weep in the darkness, and the floodwaters continue to rise.
Okay, my boys can wait. I got a journal entry, I think. Sabotage. Bruised and battered, but alive, I survived the saboteur's best efforts. He and I are now locked in an epic struggle. Damn struggle. But I am driven to find my family, and I will prevail. Ignore the madness about me. Do not consider that what cruelty and unspeakable acts have been committed here. Find the way to the bilge? Drain the flood, free your children. You got it. I feel like you shouldn't refer to them as my children in your notebook. Oh yeah. Just so bad, just so terrible. This game keeps making floors and stuff fall underneath of me, and I'm not in... Oh, what's this doing down here? Oh no, I'm about to learn some terrible things about myself. First, I just like to... Oh, it's a human skull. I like to say I looked this game up on Tumblr to see if there was any like cool fan art and perhaps a chance that I could get to learn more about how the spooks are gonna go without actually watching a playthrough. Apparently everybody just has the hots for a main character whose name is Mandus, who has perversive tendencies and like loves cleaning things and is obsessed with bringing back his wife and definitely like neglected his children, and everybody's like, I'd call him daddy, and it's like, I hate the internet. I hate it here. In order to facilitate assimilation of tissue groups, a compound is required or the cells will not bond. Disposal of non-bonded subjects must be immediate, and using incineration, or we risk continued amnation without form. This is unpleasant. A simple compound of 1 part Brennenberg infused vitae to 1 part orgone mundane dispiral fluid is sufficient. This can then be administered intravenously to subject following reassembly to maintain bonding. The compound is sustainable and highly light reactive. Once in the body, the Schumann lamp can be used to activate the compound, but outside the body it is highly corrosive. It can even destroy small quantities of metal. Well, that's going to be for future use. I just don't know what I read. 2 compounds put together are used to fuse back limbs together, and some of that is the vitae from the first game, and that's the horror juice that keeps people alive, and also some other chemical that I'm guessing I'm going to have to make? No, this game wouldn't go that far. This game doesn't have the balls to make potions. Anything pickable, upable in here? Nah, of course not. Journal time again, though. Journal time! There is maintenance assess. There is clearly another passage beyond the lock gates. It seems I have a choice of approach. This padlock is old but firm, and after that fall, I cannot summon the strength to break it open. Perhaps I can find another way. Okay. Any of these bottles? Nope. Any of these are drawers I can open? Nope. It's all just trash. Ooh, lamp. Neato. Chair! Can I use this to break the lock? I mean, if I can't break it with my fist, I can definitely break it with a big old chair, right? Oops. Oh. This is fun to maneuver and manipulate. Interesting, okay. Glasses. Nothing here. What the hell is that? Another note. I have to re-look around for just a second. Holding pens. Low temperature storage. Both of those sound bad, so we're gonna read real quick. The centrifuge. It is some form of bizarre mixing device for chemical compounds, and it positively reeks of the foul fluid I have seen too often before. It is clearly a compound, some volatile bastard of two composite ingredients. I should wager I would find them close by. Okay. Guess we'll go into the holding pens. More like, the more I think about it, holding pens could be like holding the monster in a pen. If I'm in a cold area, that feels like a better choice. Never mind. I was wrong. I was so wrong. I was so fucking wrong. Is he here? Am I crazy? I mean, I know I'm like a little crazy. Like, for sure a little crazy, but like, I fucking hate being alive now. Low temperature storage. Was that just a hallucination? Wow, that didn't come out the right way. Oh, do I want to do that? Do I want to do that? Well, that's fun. Wait, is this all? Oh, so I am safe. Letter time. Oh man, it's a long one. A warning. Inflamed it is, burning it does. Bleed from each hole fore and aft. Leaking down my leg, blood and excrement. My lungs are in my vomit. I pass lots of my organs now onto the filthy stone. Drink this, he says, and I drink it. And I did do that. Because of the changes, they rippled inner me. My teeth sneezed out and shattered like mice in the dark. I cannot find them all. Gathered what I can, push them back into my gray gums with my fingers, but the nails are all weepy and falling out. Drink it, he says. It'll help the running of the fever, because not us all can take that change. On the other table, a beast under a blanket. I never wanted to see under that, but he drank it too. He passed it under the blanket and heard it drink. Dear God Almighty, how can a man shed so much blood and still live? Yikes. And also gross. Well, wait. Oh no. No, give it back. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to push it back inside. Oops, sorry. Do I just keep putting tubes in there? Are we running a delivery system now? Okay, I guess not. Hallways weren't like this before, were they? God, where do I go? Where do I run?
It fell onto his hands and they eroded in front of me. To stumps. To stumps. Next time we will use an equal mix of infusion vitae and orgone disperser. No, just take him out. You can dump him in the river for all I care.
Is that me? Did I say that? My liquid dies to man? I made a man turn into liquid? Okay, so that wasn't pleasant, and I don't know, I feel like it was a lot shorter, right? How did I come out that end? How is the door closed? What? What? Oh. Okay. I don't want to do it again. I don't know if y'all can see. Oh no. Silence, do not startle or upset the acquisition. Right? Acquisitions. I'm literally turning tail at the first sign of danger. I don't like this. I hate it. I don't wanna anymore. Why can't I just be done? Is that a door? Hey, I hate it. I hate it here. I don't want to try and open the door and have it wake up the pigs and do the chase scene. I don't know what's gonna trigger the chase scene, right? And I'm not ready for it. I don't know what's safe. Oh yeah, thanks for the creeper heads and support, Ahi Gamer. I appreciate it. I'm just... Did I have a new journal bit? Okay, good, clear. Feeling safe in this lit up space. Hey look, a teddy bear. Does this mean I'm close to my boys? My guess is that my sons are dead. like super dead. Took delivery of another batch of I'm guessing imbeciles today? They are the scariest specimens of humanity I've ever scariest? Yeah, I'm guessing. Specimens of humanity I've ever seen. No one asked where they go to. The authorities of Bedlam are simply happy to reduce the overcrowding in their teeming, stinking halls. We measure their skulls, check their teeth, give them laudanum to pacify them. They wait in line, livestock, dull brown eyes and filthy skin. Many soil themselves as they wait. In the into the manufacture they file in silence. I hear the hissing of gas. I hear the dull groans as teeth are removed and bones are reset. I hear the pigs scream. We have removed all the mirrors. After the process, it is their reflection that troubles them the most afterward. Afterward, when they sleep, I walk among them, my children. I whisper to their dreams. You are my children now. I have children once again. And your forms imperfect will be and your forms imperfect will be the engines to make my own blood flow once again. So he did like first game Alexander did, gathered up the poor people that nobody would miss, and now he's using them to help himself. And I'm guessing, since he says children once again, his kids are indeed dead, along with his wife, and he's mutilating people beyond recognition of themselves. When they look in the mirror, they see monsters. This is interesting. Nothing, right? Nothing else. Going up, I guess.
Over there. Place it in the corner. What? You think I speak Prussian? Do I look like an inbred hog, sir? Who gives a damn what it contains? Just set it down carefully and leave me be.
I didn't know there was a place to go this way. Both options are bad. Never mind. One option is bad. Hope this is relatively visible. Yeah. Do I gotta go in there? place looks safe. Oh, I fucking hate it here. I keep saying it. Is the pig an optical illusion then? Down here somewhere. Okay, where is it? Where's the friendship call?
The lift has been sabotaged. You will have to find another way to the tunnels. Take care in this place, Mandus. It is the crucible of the evil that stalks these corridors.
Man. Careful, Mandus. All that is evil lurks within. Yeah, I got it. Man, this isn't helping me. Unless, you know, quill and some ink. Boy, oh boy, I sure do hate it down here. You know what, I'm gonna take just a little teeny break and have myself a sip of hot tea to calm my nerves. I was prepared. Sort of. I bumped my mouse, and that's fine. Also, turns out my tea is cold now, and that's okay. Okay, so I don't think there's any immediate threat, because I haven't seen any flashing lights. Looks like this is all walled up. I just gotta... up there is the problem. Is there anything back here? Ah, he'd never be able to get me up here. Oh no. That's where I saw him earlier. This must be safe. It's too small of an area for it not to be. I don't know how to get back from here. Does this hurt? I don't want to. I've been burned before. Okay. Do I look around first? Okay, okay. Back here. Sucks I can't light candles. There's no way he'll see me. Okay. Well, nothing's safe, nothing's sacred, nothing's good. Okay, so there's no going back or I'll die. Just want to double check, make sure I don't need more than one of these. Okay, we sent our one through. That's all that we really need. Okay. My boys? Another teddy bear. Okay, we have a note to read. We must be semi-safe. More experiments with Compound X. Took the dog and injected it with syringe. After the conclusion, after the expected convulsions and spasming, it died just after midnight. I immersed the body in a large tank of Compound X and introduced an alternating current via introduction coil for a period of 3.5 minutes. Partial return was induced, however, damage incurring prior to death was retained upon revival, meaning the dog continued in the acute state of strychnine poisoning until I put a bullet in its skull. But drowning, perhaps, yes. It is, after all, known to be the kindest of suicides. If one were to be drowned, replacing the fluid in the lungs with compound X should theoretically be perfectly possible as a revival method. Okay, so your boys are dead. Hold on just a second. Wait, but it was right here, wasn't it? The door? Can I uncrouch here? Yeah, I guess I gotta go down, right? Oh. I was expecting that to be scarier. Now, how do I make it do the mixing? Why, you? Oh, good. Yeah, let's close off those doors for a minute. I'm gonna go up on top of my platform where I feel safe and watch. I missed it all. I thought it was gonna be more violent, you know? Okay, there's something about journal. Heady brew? I have the compound. It hisses and steams in its container like some living thing, a witch's jelly to burn and corrode. The container is made from glass, a strange choice unless there is some particular reason why the metal that pervades everywhere else cannot be brought into contact with the so-called compound X. I should investigate further for clues. Okay. So is it in my inventory, or am I supposed to be... No, we can have torch. We can also take jelly, which we have to have by hand, I guess. We'll take this up to our little research station. I don't know what to do with this. Oh. Okay, well, it's on there. Do I need something else? Well, I don't like The objects do have physics. I'm just not allowed to have the physics with the objects. Things on the desk can be... Oh, never mind. Some of them stick in place, but some of them move around. Hey, you things that can move around, can I hold you? Nope. Big push? Oh, that's a very dead old frog. Old dead frog. Let's not. Well, I mean, what else am I supposed to investigate? There's nothing over here. What have I done wrong? Why aren't you eroding through the metal? Any time to check our J journal entries. Fuel pump earlier. It's been years. Appears. Nope, this is too far back. Okay. Okay. I don't want to like go back into the pig areas, but those are locked off from the vault. That's still not a thing. Oh yeah, gotta turn off that one light. Ah, I'm on top of it. Well, I've looked everywhere. The door isn't corroding. There's nothing else for me to investigate. Am I to push the button again? Perhaps. No. You good? You stop doing that. Barrier blocks. That's a Minecraft thing. I don't know why I said that. This is an invisible barrier. You like have the light on the door? looks like maybe that did help. Just sort of not able to see where the light is or how it goes. Or if this is actually doing anything. Hey, hey, hey. No, no. A little bit down. This is so hard to control. Here. You can stop being tormented. No, you stay open. Oh, it's just another dark, grungy hallway.
Down here, Daddy. Faster, faster.
I'll double check, make sure there's nothing on the outside rim. Ah, no going back. Let me just think about this for a second. I haven't even been recording for an hour. We'll fall in the hole. Oh, don't like that for us. The leaking world and the seem to be taking over the garden by the wall. Rhododendrons. And the rhododendrons seem to be taking over the garden by the wall. I could dig them for you? No, no. Get out. Get out of this house. You leave them be. I'm gonna get a sip of cold. Never mind. Eh. Really that big of a fall, bud? This is meant to be like manure. October 22nd, 1899. Naturally, once bled, the product must be scalded, dehaired, and scraped? I guess so. Ready for gambrawling and evisceration. I'm sure I said that wrong. Not evisceration. I know evisceration. Don't worry about that. Evisceration. For this, we pass them through the steam reservoir. I just rating so bad tonight, which is kept in a constant temperature. Just kept at a constant temperature by passing excess high pressure vents from the engine via the boiler and series of large copper pipes into a stone chamber just below the workhouse. At the center of the machine, there is a component that must be kept at a consistently low temperature, which controls operations of the processing of product throughout the system. Alongside this, refrigeration is of the utmost importance in retaining product quality and also requires heat to be removed from certain areas of the machine. Two problems are therefore combined into a single solution: the removal of heat from some areas and the requirement for increased heat in others. Conducting panels draw heat using principle of connectivity related to the boiler and send freezing air along one set of pipes in one direction and superheated vapors in the other. Oh, this place is gross and it looks gross, and I know that Mandus doesn't like gross things.
Isn't it dangerous allowing this filthy discharge to collect so close to the core?
We can use the flow to drive the turbines. There will always be a torrent of excreta flooding through these tunnels. We can use this to supplement the steam production and ensure constancy.
Dear God, the stench! This fecal matter is the true product of the age.
Time to read journal. My mysterious friend is correct. The sewers are indeed flooded. To descend further, I will have to find the local sluice pumps to drop the water levels. The smell is almost unbearable. It makes me gag. Why should the saboteur have flooded the tunnels, though? What did he hope to achieve? Why do we keep saying saboteur instead of monster? Because we're, like, clearly being followed by a pig monster. Gurgle at me. Which side? I like the side that has a light on it. No. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Not again. There's not a water pig monster. They don't have the guts. They wouldn't. They couldn't even code in all the physics for all the objects. I mean, there's no other way to explain the stuff that just happened. I don't have a chair with me to test my theory, but, What the fuck? Why is it electrical? Why is there a monster in there, and why does it have electricity in it? Okay. This is nothing. Bottle? Ah, just one singular bottle for decoration. I kinda don't want to go across this because I don't... This game has led me to not trust bridges. Hate you. Hate the sound you make. I hate the electrified footsteps. Hate all of it. Okay, I'm just gonna ignore you. How about that? Hmm? nothing. I have to go down the hallway with the pig noises, and that's not fair to me and my safety. Where are the pig noises coming from? Very sorry that nobody can see anything that's happening. I'm trying to be cautious. So this is like a big maze, huh? Cool. Flood breach shut down. Phone call soon? Let's read first. August 1st, 1899. Jeez, I'm so bad at reading. Several of the older forms have breached their containment area and escaped into the sewer. They remind me of my limitations. This is no Chelm, and I am no... well... I don't know what that is. Is that biblical references? Kelm? And I am no Elihu? Nope. Eliyahu? Yahoo? I have no idea. I don't know what that is. At least, not quite yet. It is the heat generated from keeping the doors between open that is to blame. We cannot simply pack them about the coolant as we do the sentry where the doorway is. The later versions are kept safe by the freezing temperatures of those towers. Up here, where the air is hot and fetid, they become overheated, and their duality tears them asunder as the other place flies from their cells and their vitae splinters. I don't know what I'm reading. They live sporadically, turn from one world to the other and back again in violent, unpredictable bursts. For a few seconds they are the creatures of this world, then they are torn away and cease to have physical form. This vicious ripping back and forth between the worlds has driven them quite insane. I have ordered the affected area sealed, and I will not allow my loyal workers to enter. These are damned places now, the abode of failed experiments, ghosts of fear and spite. Hey, I made some monsters, and I locked him away because I just didn't want to deal with it. My name is Mandus, and I am the protagonist of the story. Yep, that's what I thought.
Faster, Mandus. Drain the waters. Open the way to the bilge pumps. We are waiting for you.
Bilge. Oh, God. Okay. This is where I was. Like back over this way and up the stairs, and then that's where the... Yep, sure is. Well, if that's closed off, I'm not actually sure where to go. I was so afraid of that for so long. There's nothing there. I mean, there was blinking lights and pig sounds, but nothing else, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Is there anything in my journal? Nope. I might be waiting in there, since it's now an available option. It's just like water. It was a mistake. That's definitely bad, and I don't know where else to go. So there's gotta be another room that's just like this, right? Is that a potted plant? Some books way down here in the sewer that's unbearable to smell, and 2 potted plants. The book. Several books, just in case you want to, you know, read while you're down here. Nope, can't go down there. Oh, okay. It's gotta be this. There's gotta be an answer this way, because this is the new area that's opened up, right? Is there another place on the other side, maybe? I wasn't looking while I was going upstairs. I could always just go down and around. I really don't trust that shitty bridge, pun intended. What the hell is that? Oh, it's one of the... This.
But we can save them. We can set them free. We can replace a rotten old world with a clean new one.
Mr. Mandus, you sound every bit the fanatic.
Well, how can I be otherwise, Professor? How can any man of ethics simply stand by and watch this world drown in its own excrement?
And your engineer, this visionary with whom you have embarked upon this course, does he share your views?
Indeed he does. Indeed he does. The poor fellow has seen it all before. Now, this is not the first great civilization he has wept for.
And so you set about things immediately upon your return?
Naturally. These things cannot be left to rot upon the tree. And sponsors were remarkably easy to find. I tell you, Professor, a trail of greed brings rich men to your door like pigs to truffles.
I Well, it just all adds up too much, you know? The pig references, they add up too much. I hope that makes sense. Like, it all adds together too well. Like, it was a lot more puzzle piecey in the original. A lot more like, oh, if this, then this. What broke? What changed? This will be the next one to open then, I guess. Now, if my wandering has proven anything, is that there's no real danger no matter which way you go. Okay, this is a bit of the end of this puzzle. What else is this way? Bars. What? Did you think you were going to hide that from me? Can you move your boxes, please? Is this supposed to be a secret, perhaps? And I said, "Look, my darling, can you see it?" And they said, "Yes, Daddy, yes, we see it all. A tall, weathered cape of a steep-sided pyramid. So like those of Egypt, stone falling away from the summit, vines crawling about." Hold on, I'm reading this to myself in my head. Real quick. Half of a steep-sided pyramid, so like those of Egypt, stone falling away from the summit, vines crawling about, intervening the stupa serpents that thrived about the steps. How sense of stillness, a weight of forgotten. And this is where the king sat. And this is where the priest lived. This is the house of the dead. And here where the sun strikes, this is where they threw the hearts that were not consumed. No, my darlings, they most certainly were not savages. You see, they believed that the sky could fall on their heads, and they truly, truly believed that offering blood was the only way of stopping this from happening. Perhaps, my darlings, perhaps they were mistaken altogether. Perhaps their tragedy was they could simply not spill enough blood to prevent the sky from falling upon them. Does this mean he took his kids out to the jungle once? Why is that secretive? Angie.
That's it, Papa. You're so near now.
Day for journal. Mandist Postivulian? I've done it. Now I can enter the strange decontamination chamber once again and move onwards. The waters are pushing back, making the way to the bilge clear, where I can divert the remaining of this filth back into the Thames where it belongs, and a clear path to the center of the machine. Okay. think after we... This is decontamination, and we'll just get in here real quick. Nothing from that end getting in. All clean. And I feel like this is a pretty good stopping point for this game. I feel like we're defo getting close to the end, or at the very least closer to the center of the machine. Let me get back in here for just a hot second. So I feel like... Oh yeah, they talked about music being pumped in here, so that way they would relax. What I thought were the pigs, but I guess must have been humans. And pigs? Both? Anyway, we'll come back to this in another episode and maybe we'll end up finishing it up. For now, I'm good. I'm good for now. I'm gonna go play something else, something a little bit less spooky. Also, if there's any games that you would like to see me play, because as soon as this is done, it's just going to be Minecraft and something else. And I was thinking, I have several games that I've been looking at that are just puzzle games, and one of them is Hive Swap. And yes, it is a byproduct of Homestuck, but I feel like it's much better written. It doesn't bring up so much stuff. Also, the graphic style is just very good, and the music is on point. But if y'all have any other suggestions, go ahead and tell me. Most of you who are following me know me, so if you're like, message me on Discord, that'll be great. Anyway, thank you for watching. I gotta exit out of the game first. And then I'm gonna do this. Never mind, I can't escape. We're stuck on the heart screen for just a hot second. But yeah, thank you all for watching. It's been wonderful. It's gradually, the spookiness, it's got a steady level of spookiness. The atmosphere for this game, wonderful. The monsters, pretty scary. But I don't feel like my life was in danger most of that, which means it will be in danger very soon. And I can't wait for that, but I'll be in the next episode. Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe if you're on YouTube, and follow if you are on Twitch. I'm going to keep doing more of this. You know, stay tuned for the whole story. Stay tuned for new games. We should have a couple new lore episodes for the SMP coming out this week. One of them's definitely going to be on Saturday, and I'm going to see if I can get Seraph to do one earlier this week. But again, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next stream. Goodbye. Goodbye. Bye.